used the word genuinely like 1,000 times in this video, so please ignore. Please. Okay, I want to show you something. If you search glow up routines right now, you're going to find girls waking up at 5 a.m., doing yoga for 45 minutes, drinking green smoothies, meditating, journaling, running, walking, and somehow manage to look incredible before 8 a.m. And I watch those videos. I enjoy them. Then I close my phone and go back to being a normal human person who is not doing any of that. But here's the thing. I actually have changed. Genuinely. Not in a dramatic overnight way, but in a small, quiet, almost boring way. The things that they did are so unglamorous that I almost didn't make this video. But I'm making it because I think that these are the things that actually work for us. Not for the 5 a.m. crowd, but us. Hi, I'm Hawra. This channel is me figuring out life honestly and bringing you along. No filters, no pretending, just real stuff that helps. If that's your vibe, stay. Okay, 3 things. The first one, washing my face before touching my phone at night. I know how that sounds. Bear with me. So, here's what my nights used to look like. I would get into bed, pick up my phone, start scrolling, and then at some point, I would just fall asleep. Phone still in my hand, makeup still on my face, definitely, and I would wake up the next morning feeling like I actually hadn't rested. Skin feeling weird, and already reaching out for my phone before I hadn't even fully opened my eyes. And I didn't connect those things for the longest time. I thought I was just a bad sleeper. But I didn't realize I had built this whole system where the last thing I gave my brain was internet. And the next morning I was doing the same thing again. Phone was basically bookending my entire existence and I wasn't even conscious to notice. The change wasn't about skincare. I want to be clear about that. I mean, yes, washing your face is good, obviously, but that's not why this mattered. It mattered because getting up to wash my face created a gap between scrolling. I was waking up, going to the sink. I would actually decompress a little. Think about nothing, just water, face, quiet. And by the time I got back into the bed, I was genuinely more ready to sleep than I had ever in months. Why am I speaking like I'm a robot? But yeah, I hadn't been in months. It became a thing that I told my brain, okay, it's over, the day is over, it's time to close everything up. As Dalai Lama said, the most famous quote, sleep is the best medicine. And I used to roll my eyes over these quotes. But when you actually start protecting your sleep, like signaling it that it's time, you realize how much you were robbing yourself before. The smallest bedtime ritual can be the most powerful thing you do all day because it's the last thing you do. The second one product mix on sad days. This one needs some context because without context, it's going to sound weird. I'm not talking about putting on full face when you feel terrible pretending you feel fine. That's not it. I'm not saying you to perform okayness into the mirror. I've done that. It doesn't work. You feel terrible and your eyeliner feel uneven. What I'm talking about is something much smaller. Something I started doing by accident. There was this day, genuinely awful day. I was sitting on my floor, like bathroom floor, not physically, like mentally. I don't know, I guess you will understand that. I pick up a gloss and put it on. I look into the mirror, I saw myself and put it down. That's it. And something very small shifted. Not figs, not heel, but chotu sa something just changed it into me, like shifted into me. I couldn't explain it for a while, but I think I understand it now. It wasn't about looking good at all. It was doing something, like one intentional thing for myself when I felt completely out of control. One tiny decision that said, I'm still here, I'm still showing up for myself, even in this bathroom right now. Then gradually it became a thing. One product, whether it's lip gloss, lip liner, blush, mascara, anything. Something that takes 30 seconds and asks nothing from me. On the days when getting out of bed felt as an achievement, this was the next step. And what I noticed that whenever I did this small thing, I would feel good, like rest of for the rest of the day, like not fixed or magically good, but just a degree warmer. What I learned from that is you just need one thing which says you still care for yourself. The last one. Okay, this is very important. Very, very important. So you listen to me carefully. Closing time for my brain at 8 p.m. This is the one that sounds extreme, but this is the one which has changed me entirely. So stay with me. At 8 p.m., I stop. Not go to sleep, I'm not 70, but I stop doing anything which requires my brain to work hard. No stressful messages, no overthinking, no what is going to be, what I will do tomorrow, how I conquered this world. No, nothing. Okay, so story time. Here's where this came from. I kept having this thing that I would be fine entire day. But at 9 or 10 p.m., my brain wakes up. Worry about things I hadn't worried about at all 12 hours earlier. Lie in bed with my brain just running and running and running. And I thought I was an anxious person. I was built like that. I am like this. And okay, start overthinking. But actually, I was putting heavy things into my this chotu sa brain right before going to bed. Brain is not built like that. It's not a laptop. You cannot just close 17 tabs at once and hope that it will be fine in like 5 to 10 minutes. No, it doesn't work like that. It needs time to wind down, and I gave it zero time. So 8 p.m. became the cutoff. After that, easy things only. I would watch a show which I've already watched. Music, dance, slow reading, every like beautiful aesthetic things. Just low efforts, low stakes, low everything. The first few nights became so pressurable. Like I feel like I was forgetting something. I'm not doing something because everything around us feels makes us feel like if you are not doing anything, you are not going to win, you are not going to achieve anything. Just keep working, just keep thinking about yourself, just keep thinking what you are going to do next, just keep thinking about the future. Array, just stop, just make it sleep too. But after about 2 weeks of this, genuinely things started to shift. I started sleeping better. I wake up less foggy. But the spiraling, yeah, it didn't disappear completely, but it became quieter because I wasn't feeding it material right before bed anymore. As Anne Lamott said, almost everything will work again if you unplug it for few minutes, including you. And this is literally just unplugging. Your mind needs a closing time just as much as your body needs sleep. Give it one, please. Okay, so let's conclude it all with me saying that, yeah, this all things, these three things are not that aesthetic. There is no, we cannot make a video on it. Like, if I see someone that I wash my face before touching my phone, I use makeup product, like one makeup product sometimes, and I close my bed at 8 p.m. They will feel like, okay, like, okay, fine, there's nothing too surprising in that. That doesn't count as a glow up. But sometimes when we see that big glow ups, like uncut glow ups, like no cuts in between, all of them, we feel so pressured. Like our brain doesn't take up that all. Like you feel at some point when you don't do it, you feel you are making mistake, like you are a failure. You even can't do that. So start small. That's it. That's the whole glow up. Boring, but the genuine one. This is my first video, like the first one. I'm not going to pretend that I'm not feeling nervous because I actually am. But I've been waiting to do it for like a good time, and I've decided that waiting until feel ready for it, it's not worth it. So yeah, if you genuinely stuck and watched the whole video, thank you, genuinely. It means a lot. I have used the word genuinely like 1,000 times in this video, so please ignore that. And remember, this is going to be our thing, okay? And remember, you don't become a new person in one day. You become a better person through small things you repeat. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.